So I'm from the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, and sometimes these conversations with regards to policy and opportunities are very interesting to me. I come from a place where there's very limited opportunities, and people right now are struggling to even have any types of income. We don't have much of a gig economy to speak of, and one of the challenges is that we still live in a place where we don't have physical addresses. And so having online platforms like this is a challenge. Most people give directions like, hey, go down two streets, make a right at the coconut tree, you see that yellow house, and so it's hard to have these types of platforms, right? And we do have young entrepreneurs. One, his name is Cameron Atalik, who is trying to develop an app. And I, want this to be an opportunity to encourage somebody like him to focus on figuring out how we break into this new industry. And so this question is for you, Ms. Sharp. How do digital platforms help reduce barriers to entry, such as capital requirements, access to customers, or other administrative burdens for aspiring entrepreneurs? And in what ways do they support small businesses beyond just providing delivery or logistics for services? I want him to hear this so that he can be encouraged to focus and hopefully create this type of industry back home.
Thank you for that question, Congresswoman. I think that you've hit on a couple different really important things. The first and foremost is that generationally, we are seeing younger people embrace digital platforms and digital work to learn entrepreneurship skills so enthusiastically. So the fact that you have constituents who are doing that doesn't surprise me. There are three basic ways that digital platforms support entrepreneurship. The first is experimentation. You can, through a platform, you are able to try out multiple different kinds of work. You can jump on and off at your leisure and work whenever and wherever you want to, often around other kinds of work. So that's one. Secondly, it provides sort of a ready, easy on-ramp to earn money immediately. There's no waiting, there's no application, there's no 2 weeks before you hear back from a potential boss. Like, you are the boss, and so you learn how to operate in that sense. It used to be many years ago in this country that people's first jobs, often in the service industry, were things where you learned about the chain of command. And now we see people learning how to be their own bosses and how to, do things like multitasking and evaluating the cost benefit of working with or through different platforms. And those skills of entrepreneurship are so critically important. And then finally, there's this concept of it decreases risk in starting a business if you have ready fallback income. And that has been crucially important for people as well.
So I hear you and Ms. Buxton give out statistics and just being industry subject matter experts. And so given that the CNMI is heavily dependent on the tourism industry, I wanted to hear what your thoughts are or what any data that you have or experience. So with regards to areas that rely on tourism, that are tourism dependent, right? And how I want to hear about how the gig economy platforms adapt to seasonal or tourism industry different demand patterns.
For me?
Either, both.
Well, an example for my business right now is that we work for a very large amusement park organization that's only open in the summer. So we can only conduct research and only need to conduct research over a few weeks period of time. So on our end of things, we need to find people who are interested in going and who would enjoy going. From the point of view of the person who took on this project, they would get a free day in the park. They could take their kids, they can enjoy it, and it's something they do because they want to, not because they had to. And it gets us access to consumers. They're actually engaging with a product or a place that really value being able to go there. So the ability to scale projects like that or to conduct projects in a short period of time is only possible because of the apps.
Yeah, and I think the same, that in my 8 seconds left, the ability to scale up and down quickly and meet demand as demand changes is really important.